Get the question answered here. We're going to jump into game number 1, Warriors versus Ravens. It's J-Mac and Mifflin.
Slight bumps to their power level have just become so strong. Spear of Desolation, just absolutely dominant. Barracuda
dunks down on, and nowhere for Barracuda to go. The beats were just 15 seconds away from coming back through, but Pagon versus Venenu, it's a tale as old as time. As once again, Pagon gets another 1v1 against Venenu. Feels like Season 9 all over again for the mids.
Ben's thinking to himself, not again, not again, not again. Pagon beats just in time. And kiting on the Atlas of the Yellow River nearly escapes, but Scream able to shut him down. 30% of his HP, throw an ult on that, and you just kill him.
Scream goes in on Pagon. Freeze lands on a Scream who has nothing going for him. Able to turn on just in time, got the heal. And that might be the only thing that kept him alive, but Jake and Pagon are not so fortunate. As that is 2 down, Panatom will dunk.
As well as the damage output from Merlin makes short work of the Gold Fury. I think it's that Aura passive, giving over power and lifesteal, will help out a whole lot so long as he's hovering nearby Ven or even Barracuda in the backline.
Scream, blink in on top of Pagon, beats immediately expended. The taunt will grab Awesome Jake once more, but he is locked in place for the damage from Venenu. SOT rotates over, but there's not even if he's not there for a kill, he has been rotating constantly to this fight. And maybe it can help out here, because Hurrywin is going to certainly have to go back to base.
Jake now caught in no man's land, takes a whole lot of damage. Haddock's dash forward, but no ultimate. Now the fight's separated. It's a Descent of Madness for the escape.
Turn around on the Panatom, almost takes him down. One more shot from Haddock's would have done it. But he's not going to find it there. Instead, it's SOT now joining the fray. Goes and finds the Sun on top of Hurrywin. Knocked up and taken down. Netrioid, credit to the kill there, but set up in 5. Jake on the roundabout does find the double freeze on the Scream and Hurrywin. Ult from Netrioid just off the mark. And Scream will try and get through. The wall is just off the mark, and the heal will be there for Scream. But now Haddox teleports in, right side by side with Venenu. Pagon is already ulted out of the fight. He has nowhere else to go. With SOT joining in, could be dangerous for either team, but Netrioid is the first one out of the team fight. And a dunk in from Panatom to slow down Scream makes it a 1-for-1.
1-for-1 for now, but the Highland Ravens seem to want a bit more. Panatom not only separates the fight, but does it again with the wall. Fights have just been so scrappy.
Haddox caught by the wall, freezes there. And all the damage in the world by Pagon, but can there be a turnaround for Ven and Hurrywin? Doesn't seem so, as Venenu is completely out of mana, and Barracuda
where we going?
Too far away. To pull to the Primal Fury instead for the Oni Warriors. They got Haddox and maybe additional, because now Netrioid is back from the grave. Primal Fury will go unanswered. The Oni Warriors take one kill, take an objective, maybe another one. Hurrywin just enough mana to Hurrywin on the rotation, finds the silence and the lock onto just Jake, but that's a very tanky Amir and not a very tanky Nox. Hurrywin able to dash back, but a triple wall by Panatom and maybe a little more. Hurrywin, one more shot from going down. It's Pagon who puts him out, but it's 1-for-1. Now Jake at a quarter HP, a dunk in by Panatom to the back line. Zones out Barracuda and Venenu, but Scream has already found a double kill and is full HP in this fight.
Look at that.
Now being batted away by Netrioid. The crits ring through, and the Solar Troll will put him down. Haddox knocked up and knocked down. It is a near deicide, only Barracuda left alive, as the Oni Warriors only lose 2. Quickly as the Ravens may have hoped. Shadowlock off the mark, gets a coin toss for the Fire Giant here. Hurrywin dashes a little too early, and he will go down, and a Fire Giant now around all 5 of the Oni Warriors down. Should mean that the Warriors have a little extra time to play with. Jake went in, found a freeze on a nobody this time around. He's actually losing a lot of HP back. Haddox, not quite enough to slow this one down. Scream will dive in and take down Jake, but has cost so much of Haddox's HP all the while. Panatom in, Panatom down in the backline. Barracuda with barely a sliver of HP left. Hurrywin locks in SOT under the tower. Scream has got a massive taunt to the backline as well. Stunned out, knocked up, and knocked down. Not enough healing back as Pagon and the Warriors shut him down. An Ox ultimate from going through. Instead, we see Barra and Scream split pushing on the left side. Once they hear the Fire Giant, though, it's a back from the entirety of the...
It's not easy to poke him. He's playing behind his own Phoenix.
SOT charging ultimate. The entire team of the Warriors goes to the left Phoenix instead. A couple of runic bombs available to try and take this one down quickly, but it's not falling fast enough. Instead, it is Pagon's health bar that has been melted. Haddox is up in the madness. Not doing a lot of damage yet. Panatom will dunk in on top of a knockup, and that is going to be so many members of the Warriors low and trying to escape this fight. Netroid knocked up once more and burned down by Venenu. Goes down Jake. Panatom.
Side. The Highland Ravens. They've been watching a lot of the Kings games, it would seem. Genetics holding on to the bombs, the Oni Warriors. 2 in pocket still, SOT and Panatom hold on to theirs. It's a 2-man split in mid with 3 on left, and the Oni Warriors just might break the pace.
Well, 1 bomb by Jake will take down the Phoenix. Could also go down, which is a couple of steps up from the Oni Warriors. But they're taking this very slowly. Another wall by Jake and an ultimate by Haddix to get the fight started. Double root by Scream was nice, but immediately the Oni Warriors will back out.
Hurrywin was just playing a bit too far back, so now one of the 2 major team fight tools lost.
Jake losing a lot of health from the combo of Hurry and Venenu.
But you're going to start slowly losing by road.
Scream has the bubble, but the bubble's not going to get him through a wall. Dropped down by Awesome Jake, and credit to the kill for Panatom. SOT to the sky only by himself. Maybe Pagon will be able to join him.
So far, now with 2. Could make quick work of either one of these Phoenixes. Fire Giant on all 5. 20 seconds left on Scream. A tough defense.
Hands fire at that. Runic Bomb 1 drop. There goes the Phoenix. Still 1 more in hand.
SOT relatively healthy, but the bomb does finish the work, and now there are no birds remaining for the Highland Ravens. Knock-up ultimate would be just enough, but happy to just poke out Hurry.
Jake finds a freeze after the wall, but Hurry went able to dash away. Come down is SOT, but it's only to get some help over for Panatom. Titan not taking a lot of damage so far.
Until Ven gets access to that Aegis once more. This Merlin, very susceptible.
Hurry win, almost down, not quite. Needs a little bit of extra work from Jake. A Panatom in the sky. Pagon is dropped by Haddix, and Panatom will find the dunk off Venenu. The carry is down, but SOT bails out Panatom, taking out Barra, and now it is Jake and Panatom surging up with SOT, but Scream is doing a lot of damage. Double freeze on to Scream and Haddix. The Mire comes through from Haddix. That's not enough to take out Panatom. The hero with the proc kept him alive, and now Haddix falls down. It is a quadra kill for Panatom. And the Oni Warriors will take game number 1.
Heroism, that is the first time I've seen it be that impactful in a team fight. Panatom goes absolutely crazy.
We'll see whether or not it's safe enough for the Ravens here. They're down 1-0. Will they push us to 3? Let's find out with J-Mac and Mifflin.
Thank you so much, Gore and Trelly. Game number 2 between the Oni Warriors and the Highland Ravens.
This early.
Venenu quickly up. Scream pulls in Pagon, gets some good damage, but Panatom right behind, locks down Scream for a moment. Dueling Dragon just off the mark, but Panatom will dive in with the takedown to find 1, but Venenu finds a trade out up against Pagon, a 1-for-1.
Head back to base. Well, the rest of the Warriors, they pull the gold.
Fury almost down. The fire stance from the Merlin is enough. And maybe an additional kill in the backline. Scream and Panatom both low. Panatom gonna fight the 1v1, but Scream will take him down with some help from Venenu and Barracuda. Soul Laners love to do so, slap against each other for no value, but Barracuda goes in, just finds the sun up against Jake, and turns it around. Now Netroid stunned by the walls of Hurrywin, body blocked and knocked down. It is a double for the Terra and Hurrywin.
And Hurry just baits him in so cleanly. Hook, line, and sinker. Now Pagon caught out here. Damage good, and Ven, credit for the kill. The Highland Ravens may not have taken the objective. Even 2 for the Gold Fury. You don't feel so bad, but it's become too much.
Pagon hit by the Typhoon. Dueling Dragons off the mark, and Pagon turns it back around. And now it's Venenu in danger as Panatom will chase in, drops the ultimate, and Venenu's life. 2 kills for the mid-jungle combo, and Netroid and Awesome Jake find 1 up against Barracuda in the second slot, but instead maybe slotting towards double aura. Pull back on Netroid. And a TP in by Scream. Typhoon is good. A dash in. Scream wants the kill, but he may have just given up his life because of no Barracuda. Jumps onto the tower with them, and they get up right on out of there. But now, Pagon on the way. Scream is fine, but Jake is wrapping on the backside.
Scream's
and
good.
Ultimate could do it, but not enough damage. Now it's Barracuda instead, who will lose his life. Jake will lock down Hurrywin, but wouldn't be out of the question for some teams. I mean, we saw during
What is going on?
Scream dead on the right side. A solo kill for Panatom. And SOT will get the ultimate out of Haddix. Jake around. Not a lot of tankiness to dive under this tier 1. But Veneno and Hurrywin are here.
No
Pagon
way.
solos out Barracuda. Pagon is just going on a solo mission to every member of the Ravens at this point.
They're better at hitting their buttons, man. The Oni Warriors are just hitting their buttons better. They found the combo.
The ranked all-stars out here, bro, doing it to everybody.
They're running
in
it
every
down
lane.
everywhere. They're just running it down, and the Highland Ravens are getting led across the map by their nose.
Tom has now found Hurrywin, level 15 on the Bakasura.
It's not worth
and
it,
fighting
Kenny.
back in. Typhoon available, does slam into Panatom, but it's not enough. Scream is being zoned away by Awesome Jake, and Awesome Jake alone holding 3 players
Has
back.
fought them at
Wait,
back
it's the
camps and
Warriors?
stolen speeds.
Wait, the Warriors were all at like a quarter HP. The Ravens hit 3 people over half health, 2 of them full. Myth, what is happening this
He's
game?
level 16. Okay, Scream's getting active.
Oh, okay, Jake actually.
Scream is on full tilt.
Okay, Jake just killed Scream, and now Panatom just goes for more.
This one's worth it.
Venenu's still worth something to Panatom, at least for a moment. Jump off the mark.
Doesn't need
Venenu
it.
misses. Aegis is
He's too
expended.
fast.
Hurrywin is doing his best, but the dragons aren't there. Panatom's level 16, killing spree for him.
On MOBAs as a genre. I have so often said this is a game and genre that you cannot play and win on your own. He's actually clowning this guy! Go back to base and think about the errors of your ways, Scream! That wasn't even worth it for him! He did it to send a message! He gained nothing from that. In fact,
He
Panatom
gained a
lost.
shield.
He gained a shield and he lost his ultimate. That was worth nothing. Scream, think about it, I guess.
Half health on it. Jake dashes in, finds Scream, forces him out. Haddix into Descent into Madness. How
They're
long
tanky.
will that last for him? Hurrywin locked in place in the back line, and SOT 2v1ing for himself. Netroid finds one onto Hurrywin. Venenu only gets out because Haddix is the ultimate body block
He's
there.
still going.
Panatom finds the ult onto Venenu. 5 in a row for
Oh, they got him. They
Panatom.
got him.
The shutdown is there. Scream benefits big now for the Highland Ravens.
Was that 2 levels for
And
Scream?
the Fire Giant started again, but may need to be dropped by the Oni Warriors. Scream walks up, now level 15 on the Susano for both him and Netroid. Fire Giant almost down. The Oni Warriors, no they do not!
Ravens?
The Highland Ravens steal it away? What even took it? Was it Typhoon from Scream? What? At this point could have taken it, but it's SOT down. Haddix leading the charge with the Highland Ravens as now they're the ones.
Cautiously. They've got good damage output. Maybe just close to some of these big power spikes need the crit from Barracuda as Hurrywin. He's caught alone.
And nowhere to go. SOT channels his ultimate, keeps it out.
Set into madness, and Hurrywin only 5 seconds away from rejoining him.
Haddix, though, goes to the backline, finds 3, goes into Sense of Madness in the middle of 4 of them now. Pagon low, pull back and Scream trying to do as much work as he can, but the knockup is there by
Panatom's full
Haddix.
HP.
But Panatom is just chopping away at the backline. Venenu lands
Someone
into
stop
a
him.
double kill for Panatom. Could very easily be a triple. If not for the slow coming from Hurrywin's relics,
Sock's got
SOT
it.
takes down 1. Sock credit for that one. Hurrywin down. Double for Net. Double for Panatom. DSI for the Warriors. And the set 2-0 to the Onis.
I can't believe the Highland Ravens chose then to draw their line in the sand. All right, you've got the tier 2, but you're not going to get away with it. They did, by the way, the Oni Warriors, that is. They got away with it, and they've taken the game immediately afterward.
Look towards tomorrow, April 1st. What I'm about to tell you, though, is no joke. 2 sets, both best of 5s. The Hounds taking on the Dragons, the Kings taking on the Warriors, and of course, them all fighting still for that first seed you get on Sunday, the right to choose, be the first one in the draft for Phase 1. And of course, that one's going to be a very fun. But Trelly, after today, watching the Hounds, I think a very impressive win over the